Today, let's talk about an open toe embroidery foot. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content, and today we are talking about an open toe embroidery foot. So this is an open toe embroidery foot. So this is a presser foot that you can see is actually clear. It has that bar in the middle, that's where we connect it. It just clips into our sewing machine, and then it's incredibly lightweight. So as you can see, this is a little bit bigger than an inch when we replace it next to our normal presser foot. Our normal presser foot is actually a little bit bigger. You also have this opening at the front, and that's to allow you to see your stitches that you are sewing, so decorative stitches, applique stitches, and then we also have this channel underneath, and this allows you to move thicker stitches through much easier than it would be with that regular presser foot. And then, like we talked about, your regular presser foot is made of normally metal, and this one is that clear plastic that is to allow you to be able to see through it, to see your stitches, and to help with moving those thicker stitches through. So with all of this said, let's actually go over to our sewing machine now and test it out. So I have my sewing machine here. There's this black button on the back of my sewing machine, and that's how I take on and off the presser feet. So we have that silver bar, and we're just going to be clipping it in, so pressing that button and then pushing the presser foot up into the sewing machine so that it is connected. So as you can see, we have this big opening in the front. So with any new presser foot that you add on, you want to be sure that your needle is able to move up and down. And then of course with this one, we are going to be using different types of stitches. So this is specifically for applique or for decorative stitching. So I'm just going to do some applique first. So sewing this blue fabric onto the red fabric using a zigzag stitch all the way around. You could definitely use a blanket stitch as well. I'm just going to be going with stitch number 4 to start off with, and that's a zigzag stitch on my machine. So I put the zigzag stitch on, I see that I have my needle, and then it's just going to be going back and forth over these two fabrics, and then I'm going to begin sewing. So as you can see, we are very easily able to see our fabric, which is really nice with this open toe foot. We can also see those stitches in the back, so the clear is really allowing it to be very open, very easy for us to see what is going on. So here is what those stitches look like. It looks really nice. I was able to see the entire time where it was going. So now let's say I wanted to use a different stitch. So I'm going to go with 44. I'm just going to be using the red fabric. And what you're going to see here is the stitch is not going to work as well. The fabric is really puckering. And the reason that I'm even doing this is to show you no matter what stitch you use or presser foot, always prepare your fabric. So I'm using this red fabric. Now I'm going to use a different stitch. I have also added interfacing though, so this fabric is now sturdier. And what we're seeing is that this fabric is able to hold up to the decorative stitching. So I'm doing the star pattern now on the stars, and the sewing machine is working really well. The fabric is able to hold up to it because it has that interfacing on the back, and we're able to see that stitch and the rest of these stitches, because they are a little bulkier with all that thread that is being used, are able to glide very smoothly underneath our presser foot. So here's what the stitching looks like. The open toe setting really made it a lot easier, and you're able to see it the entire time versus using that regular presser foot where it could have gotten a little stuck while you were actually sewing it up. Now, one word of warning with this presser foot is because it is open, watch your fingers. So your fingers can actually just go right through that needle if they were there. So you want to really be sure that you're paying attention when you're sewing those stitches and you're being careful of your fingers while using it. So here are our stitches that we did. So these ones turned out really well. And again, no matter what presser foot you use, you want to be sure that you're preparing your fabric correctly, you're preparing your stitches. So when we did that one stitch, it didn't work out well. That was not the fault of the presser foot. That was because I was using bad fabric. The fabric was not heavy enough for that stitch. But you can see here when I added that interfacing, the fabric worked a lot better and we got a really nice quality stitch versus that first one. So this was an open toe embroidery foot. Let me know if you've used one of these before. If you have, did you like it? What tips do you have for this? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.